Hello everyone, I'm Yuki, the trainer from AiHouse. So we are going to talk about the interface of AiHouse and also the floor plan. So let's get into our AiHouse website. When you come here, you can go to the top upper corner to further start designing. Here. Then you can use Start Designing V5 Plus version. Left click to get into it. And let's wait for a while. And this is our AiHouse Maze interface. When you get into AiHouse, this pop-up windows will show up, will ask you your desired method. You can draw floor plans, or import CAD, or upload a floor plan image, or use the template. Here you can continue your previous project. Let's close it. So now I'm going to introduce the Maze interface with you guys. At the left panel, the first one is about the floor plan. Here you can import your CAD and floor plan image. Here have 3 drawing methods for use, and below there are many materials for you to select, like the doors, windows, and many structures. Here are the basis doors type and windows type. If you want to find more style, you can go to the materials plazas, the third option, cloud material. Click this one and go to the material plazas. And up here, the first one is about the doors and windows. You can click here to find more style. And here has this little icon. You can click this to see the subcatalogs. So let's go back. The next one is about the templates. Here you can see there are 2 options. One is home decoration. This is for your house decoration, and this is for the public space. And at your home decoration, you can see there are 3 options for you. You can select them or not. The first is style, and second is the space. And here is the permission, whether you have the panorama views. For the template, you can use this to start your design. And below there are many templates. Like this one, you can open projects to open these projects and start your designs. And here has more operations. The first is enter the panorama. You can enter the panorama for this space. And here also has a model list. Here you can see the models list inside this space or show here. You can come here to drag and drop them in your floor plan to use them. So let's go to our next catalog. And this is the color materials. At first one, 5, here has the newest. The newest updates modules will show in here. You can come here to find some inspiration and also use them or collab them to your favorite. If you want to collab them to your favorite, here has this little star. You can click this little star and add it to your favorite. Hit OK, then collect the Zax. Going back, the next one is the material plaza. In here, you can search the module you like based on the catalogs. And here is the sub-catalog. Or you can directly search the modules that you would like in here, like round chair. And that is that you can search the modules that you like in the picture. There are 2 methods for you to search the modules in the picture. First is directly Ctrl+C the pictures and then Ctrl+V and paste it in this text box. Or you can use this little camera to search the local pictures. Left click and I would like to search this one. In this image, there are many little circles at here. You can collect the circles to search the things like this lamp. And the results will show below. And you can also select the modules that you like to search by yourself. Like I would like to search the sofas, so I can go to left click and move my cursors to select all of them. Here you can see there are many similar ones showing. If you don't want it to be that big, you can directly close it and it will show in here. You can use crop to open it. In the material places, they also had the quick access. The first is the design circles. You can come here to join or create a design circle and use the modules in the design circles or the modules that you uploaded in the design circles. And here is your modules, and the next one is the favorites that you collect. And your recently used modules and texture will also show in here. So let's close this one. And this catalog is used in our old versions if you have used our AiHouse before. You can also find the modules and materials here. So let's go into our next catalog. It's the store library. Here is the store library. You can upload your store library here or find your store library in here. And this is about the customize. You can customize the tile, ceiling, or even the kitchen cabinet, wardrobe, and system cabinet, and many other things in here. We will talk about the customization in our later chapter. And the last one is mine. The first is still the favorite you collect in here, and also your personal upload materials. You can come here to upload modules or upload the texture and find your module and texture here. In your history, used materials and modules will also show in here. This is all about the left panel. So let's go to the upper toolbar. The first one is File. You can come here to create a new file, or open your local file, or even save your file. And if you want to open your previous project, you can come here to open your previous project and start design. Here is the Open button. And the project with the design size means the project is created in our new 5 Plus version. You can also change the quiz like the edit time or creation time, or even select 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, and old in here. So next is about the save. There are 3 save methods. The first is save your projects to the cloud. You can directly use these save functions or hit Ctrl X, the shortcut keys, to save your projects online. And the next is the save local. You can save your projects to local in public or encryption. I need to mention that the AiHouse projects can only be opened in AiHouse. The third method is that you can save your projects as a backup. Like if you would like to do several designs for a floor plan, then you can save as backup. And the next function is about undo and redo. If you are doing the wrong operation, you can use undo to resolve your operation. And if you want to recover them, you can use redo. And also in here, you can see their shortcut key is Ctrl Z and Ctrl Y. The next function is clean. You can come here to clean the whole house or clean the single space. Also clean the furnitures, finishings, and custom furniture. Next one is about the AI designs. We'll talk about this later. For the displays function, let's draw a floor plan to show this function. And here, the displays function, you can see the first is about the unit component. You can come here to hide or show the door windows, or the curtain, or the toolkit, and being and opening. The next is furniture accessory. You can come here to hide or show your furniture. As there is no furniture in this space, so we cannot select this one. The next is about the custom finishing. Here is to show and hide the ceiling, layer, and tile. And also the whole house customization, free modeling, and your spatial info, the name and aerial, and also the imported floor plan. If you imported the floor plan image, you can come here to hide the button image. We will show you later. So let's come to our next part is tool. In here it has the material brush, panorama editor, measurement. You can use these measurements to measure the dimension, and also the full screen and setting. Let's come into the setting. Here you can set the wall setting, the default wall thickness or the snap distance. And up here, you can define your mouse setting. There are 3 modes for you to select. And here's the auto-save function. You can determine the auto-save interval, like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or others, or even close this function. However, you need to notice that the auto-save functions will only activate after you save this project by yourself for 1 time. So remember to save your projects when you finish your drawing of the floor plan or imported your CAD or floor plan image. Measures unit is shown in here. There are 3 units for you to select: millimeters, fractional inches, and feet. However, you need to know that the imported CAD and floor plan image measurement unit must be millimeter. So you can import it then first and then change the measures units to the one that you like. So let's go to our next part, is the drawing. You can come here to export your drawings. There are many options for you to select. And here's the list. The models, quotations can be exported in here. And next is rendering. After you finishing your design, you can come here to render your designs and get the rendering pictures to show your customers. And the rendering pictures will collect it in the gallery here. You can also find these gallery buttons in the rendering interface. And the next one is about the help. First thing is about the shortcut key. You can find all shortcut keys in AiHouse in here. What's more, you can also change the shortcut keys. For this type, you can directly change them. However, for this green one, you cannot change it. After you change your shortcut keys to you like, you can click Save to save your change, and then close it. The next one is about the feedback. During the designs, if you face any issues, you can come to feedback the issues to us. And the third one is getting started. You can come here to get a very simple steps to start using the AiHouse. The last is about. Here you can see the AiHouse versions and the 3D versions in here. So your skin's detail, the project name, project number, and many other things in here. Let's go next is our photo profile. And in here you can see the workbench. You can come here to jump to the workbench. And also you can log out your account here. And for this one, this is the floor plan view. Now I only have the single space, so only a single space show in here. And at the left side, there are 3 views for you to select. It's 2D, 3D, and walkthrough. You can use the shortcut key V to change the view. Now I'm in 3D view, and this is the walkthrough view. Now I need to mention that under the 2D view, left click to pen, and use the mouse wheel to zoom in and zoom out. And under 3D and walkthrough views, you can left click to pan and right click to rotate. And also you can use the keyboard WSAD to move, like W to move forward, X to move back, and A to go left, and D to go right. If you want to go upper, you can hit the Q key to go upper and the E key to go down. So let's go back and see the next one is about the floor property. In here, you can see the current height and the use areas, also the exterior wall thickness. At the lowers, there are many functions for you to use. You can mirror your floor plans at here. However, remember to mirror your floor plan before you start your designs, or after you mirror your floor plans, your design may be cleaned. Go to the bottom. There are 3 little icons here. The first one is about the style. Now is the material one, and if you select the second one, it is the outline and material. Also only the outline and the style render. In this style render, you can also control the sound parameters. Just go back to the style render and click this little icon, and in here you can control the sound parameters. We suggest you to do your designs under the outlines and material mode, because in this mode, if there is any overlap, there will be a shadow to prompt you. So let's go into the next. Next is the later camera. You can use this to add a snapshot. Like now, I add the snapshot app here. And when I move to the other place, and I can click this snapshot to go back to the view very quickly. And the last is the video recorder icon. In here, you can see your height of the camera. You can control it here, and also the camera length and your moving speed to be slowed or fast or medium. So this is all about the introductions for the main interface. Now let's go to introduce the FloorPlan creating method. The first one is the free drawing. Let's go to the left side. You can see up here there are three methods for you to draw. The straight wall, arc wall, or the rectangle wall. For drawing the floor plan, we need to go back to our 2D view. Let's try this straight wall drawing method. When you hit this straight wall drawing, you can see at the upper, you have the position lines you can select. So for the straight wall, you can draw it as the interior line, center line, exterior line. And you can change your wall thickness here. If you want to change the wall thickness at here, remember to change before you start your drawing. Or after your drawing, you want to change it, you need to go to the right panel to change them. Or you can also select a single wall to change its thickness. So let's start our drawing. During the drawing, you need to know that you can left click to convert the start point and right click to disconnect or end command. And now you can see their brute wall. I can left click to convert this wall or input the wall length. Like I would like to input it at 5,000 and hit the enter key. Then the wall will set. So I'm going to draw my next wall, and you can see I can only draw the wall in horizontals or vertical directions, which means the ortho function is open. If you turn off this function, now you can see you can draw the wall in 316 degrees, and the angles will also show. And if you don't want to show the angle, you can go to the right panel. Here have the wall setting and the show angle function. You can turn it off, then the angle will disappear. So now I'm still going to use the ortho function. So I'm going to draw my next wall. I'm going down and set this 3,000 and moving left. When you see this blue light show, this blue light, which mean the endpoint is parallel with the start points of the first wall. So I'm going to left click directly and going up to connect and to form them in a space. After they become a space, they will have some wood floor inside. So I have right click to disconnect it, and I can right click again to end command. So the next is the arc wall. It's almost the same operations with the straight wall, just determine the start point and end point. And next we need to determine the string height or the radius. Here you can see now it is about the string height. And if you want to change it to radius, you can select this one, the radius. Or you can also change them during a drawing using the tab key. And I will show you. I select this start point and end point. Now this value is about the radius. If you want to change it to string height, you can hit the tab key. And tab key again, it changes back to the radius. So you can select the one that you like. And left click again to convert the arc wall, and right click to disconnect, and right click again to end command. And for the rectangle wall, it's also still the same, convert start point and end point. And here you can also input the values like 4,000. And now if you want to change to another value, you can hit the tab key again to input it, and hit the enter key to convert this arrow. Now you can right click to end command. If you want to change the wall thickness of the one side, you can select one of them, and at the right panel, you can change the thickness here. Change it to 1000, like this. You can also split the wall. Just select the wall, and in the pop-up toolbar, the first is about the split function. You can select this one, and your cursors will turn into a knife. Then move your cursors to the wall, and you can see a dashed line. When you left-click, you can convert the split dashed line. Or you can also input value, as you can see, like 700, and hit enter. Then it will be divided into two parts. And right-click to end this. And for this little split wall, you can also change its thickness. After you change it, you can change the align method. Just left-click the wall again. Here the align method will show up. This is the align method. Just left-click this. Then you can see the align point is changed. Left-click again, it will change inner. So you can select the style that you like. What's more, you can also create an irregular wall. Let's get into the shape editing function. Left-click, and now we are getting in this function. You can select one wall side. You can turn it into the artwork at here also. And also add point on the wall. Like I want to add the point at here. Just left-click to add the point, or you can also hold down the Control key to add several points. So I just add one point at here. When you move your cursors on the point, it will turn into blue one. Left-click and hold your cursor. Now you can change the shape and change it to this type. And let's get into 3D view to see it. And under this shape editing interface, you need to go to the upper right corner to change its view in 3D. Now you can see the wall's height has already changed. It has become an irregular shape wall. And under the 3D view, you can also dig a hole on the wall or make some shapes on the wall. Like looking at the upper one, you can see here has a rectangular function and drawing method, which means you can draw a rectangle on the wall or draw a circle or star or polygon on the wall. Like now I'm going to draw a rectangle on the wall. See my cursor turn into a pencil. Just left click, find the start point, and left click again to find the end point. Right click to end the command, and left click to select this rectangle. And you can see its info at the right side. Its dimension and the rotation angle and indentation are blocked. Now it's indented 100. And if you want to dig a hole, you can select this one and let it indented like 240, which is the thickness of the wall. Then now you can see I had dig a hole at here. You can also draw other shape on it, like a circle or a star or the polygon. You can also make them blocked out, like block out 200 millimeters, or also change its size. When the dimension is locked, you can change it at the same time. You can also unlock it to change it separately. However, as this is the circle, you can only change them at the same time. After you finish it, you can go to the upper right corner again to complete this shape editing. Then going back to our 3D or drawing mode. Here you can see the shape that we made on the wall. This is all about the wall drawing part. The next method that you creating a floor plan is importing CAD or importing the floor plan image. Let's go to the left panel. The first function is import. You can click here to import, like the CAD floor plan. You can select the CAD floor plan, and it will notice you whether to clean the current floor plan, and hit OK, and wait for a while. the CAD floor plan will be set inside already. Now you can see one wall is disappear, which means you have to turn off the show walls function. Let's go to the right panel. Here have the wall setting. You can turn on this show walls function. And here you can see every wall now. And for the button image, you can go to the upper display. And here has this imported floor plan. You can unselect it to hide it. You can also import a floor plan image. Let's go to the imported. Here has the floor plan image. The system will ask you to select areas to generate a 3D house plan. Remember to select the dimension inside. And use this smart recognition, or also you can draw it manually. So I'm going to use the smart recognition. Hit OK. And here you can see a scaler asks you to convert the dimension again. So you can move your cursors to this scaler and move it. You can move to one of your wall and use this button to left click to move this scaler. And now this one is 600. So you can input the 6,000. Oh, sorry, 6,000. And then wait for a while. Let's come to the 3D view. And you can see it has been recognized. Also go to the upper display and import the floor plan and select this one to hide the button image. For the imported CAD and floor plan image, I also want to show you guys some requirements about it. Here's the requirement for CAD. First, the format of CAD floor plan can be DSF or DWG, however the size should not be over 5 MB. And second, AiHouse cannot recognize artworks currently. And as you can see, you can directly draw the artwork by yourself in AiHouse. The third, AiHouse can recognize single doors, sliding doors, and double doors, rectangle windows, L-shaped windows, and bay windows. And fourth, AiHouse can recognize the space name on your CAD floor plan and name them one by one automatically. And fifth, AiHouse cannot recognize furniture or decorations. Fix the dimension on your floor plan shall be in millimeters, as we just mentioned before. And for the image, the first floor plan picture should be in JPG, JPEG, and PNG format. And second, still the dimension for the floor plan should be in millimeters. And third, still the AiHouse can recognize and recreate walls, doors, and windows, but could not recognize furniture or decorations. This is all about the introduction for the interface and floor plan. In our next video, we will do our designs with the finished modules. See you next time. Goodbye.